Hello everyone, Financially Free Dee here, and we are back with another video on how to get approved for a Navy Federal auto loan. A lot of you all were requesting down in the comments for me to create a video about this, so I am definitely listening to your requests and providing exactly what you asked for. So for those of you that have questions, please put them down in the comments and I will be sure to make a video about them. So if you want to learn how to get approved for a Navy Federal auto loan, stay tuned for this video and we are going to get right into it. So first thing that you must know is, just like with the credit cards, you can actually get pre-approved for an auto loan with Navy Federal. Why is this important? I know a lot of you that I speak to who have had consultations with me or are clients of mine have actually recently purchased new cars, and you got all sorts of hard inquiries on your personal credit report. Why is that? Because you did not get a pre-approval ahead of time. So in order to negate messing up your personal credit, one thing that you can do is with Navy Federal, you can go through the pre-approval tool for the auto loan. So this is how you get pre-approved. The first thing that you must do is provide all of your contact information, phone number, and email. Then you're going to provide your current housing, employment, and income information. Then if you are trading in a previous vehicle to get a new vehicle, you're going to provide the title and loan information. Next, you're going to put in the amount that you expect to finance. So what does that mean? Let's say you want a car that's $50,000 and you're choosing to put down $10,000 cash and you want to finance the rest of it for $40,000. On the application, you're going to put down that you want to finance $40,000. So then after you do that, you are going to put down the length of time that you would like to have the loan. Some people want the loan for 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, 10 years. So you want to specify what amount of time that you want the loan. Last but not least, you're going to check out the auto rates. And I actually have them here, in which Navy Federal is currently providing or offering. So first things first, for a new vehicle, they are allowing 4.54% on a new vehicle that you want to finance up to 36 months, so 3 years. So for a used vehicle, they are offering 5.4% on a loan that is 36 months. So on the Navy Federal website, you can actually find the rates and the loan terms that best suits what you are trying to get done. So what your approvals are based off of. Now, that's what you guys really want to know, is how do they factor in whether I'm approved or not? Again, that's why I provided that pre-approval tool that you can use, so you won't get a hard inquiry and they will let you know, hey, this is something that we will approve you for or it's not. But if you want to know what the approvals are based off of, it would be for the following. Number one, they pull your TransUnion FICO 9 credit score. Again, they don't look at Equifax, they don't look at Experian, they look at TransUnion. So if you're looking to get approved for an auto loan, go right now and check your FICO 9 for TransUnion. Number two, they look at your Navy Federal internal score. And if you don't know what your internal score is or what that even is in reference to, please check out my Navy Federal internal score video listed in the description bar down below. Next, they're going to go off of your stated income. That means you may not have to provide W-2 or pay stubs, but your stated income. Next is the application itself. So it's some little techniques or strategies that I want to provide to you all. First, you may want to apply earlier in the month. This will possibly help you to have a better chance of getting approved because of when Navy Federal actually reports to the credit bureaus. Number 2, you want to ask for larger amounts than what you actually need. So if you want a vehicle that's $50,000, you want to be financed for $40,000, you still may want to ask for $50,000 just in case they counter offer you, meaning they say no, they won't approve you for 50, but they'll approve you for 45. Next, they check your debt to income ratio. So debt to income ratio, how many outstanding debts, so credit cards, mortgages, other loans that you have versus the stated income that you actually disclose that you have coming in. So a good rule of thumb is 40% debt to income ratio based on what you're asking for. Next, they want to see that you are stable, that you're not going to just run away if they loan you this money. So they're going to check your employment history, your rental history, your loan history, and your residency. So if you have not been where you work for 2 years or renting for 2 years, they may be a little bit weary of loaning you the money, but you can still apply. Number 3, going back to the internal score. This is going to be a gem with any product that is in Navy Federal Credit Union. You want to have your internal score in order. So what are some of the things that they're going to look for is, do you have a savings account with Navy Federal Credit Union? Do you have more than just their regular checking account, but do you have their flagship checking account? Do you have direct deposits coming into your bank account every week, every 2 weeks, every month? Have you ever had any negative balances? This is really, really, really important when you're looking to get approved. They want to know that your internal score is high. Again, the internal score with Navy Federal, the highest is 450. So if you have not seen that video, please check it out. It's going to help you to get approved for an auto loan. Now, I have some more tips to help you get approvals with Navy Federal. One thing is, you want to be sure not to put the VIN number of the vehicle you want on the application. Leave that section blank. This is for a number of reasons. One, if the vehicle is sold and the VIN number is on the application, then you will not get approved. You will have to apply again. So leave the VIN number off of the application. Another thing is, let's say that you are applying for a vehicle and you are not able to receive mail at the location that you're at, or you leave out of town, or you move. You can actually pick up your check from a local branch. So I actually had to do this many years ago when I moved from the West Coast to Southeast. I had just bought a brand new car and I needed to pick up my check, but I was leaving. So I actually called Navy Federal's corporate and I told them that I would be moving to a new state. So they allowed me to pick up the check from the new location. Last but not least, if you are wondering how and why I know so much about Navy Federal, what you should do to get approved for this auto loan, if you're new, if you've never had an auto loan before, or you're someone who's looking to upgrade your car, you definitely should check out my Navy Federal video about how I got $500,000 in credit from Navy Federal. In that video, I talk about how I got more, not one, not two, but 3 or 4 Navy Federal auto loans over a period of time. Some of the other things that you want to be cautious of or aware of when buying a vehicle from Navy Federal or looking for a loan to buy a vehicle from Navy Federal is you can calculate your loan payments. So if you're thinking about getting a car, but you're not sure that you actually want that car, or you're not sure if you can afford that car, on the Navy Federal Credit Union website, you can actually calculate your payments. So before you apply, before you get pre-approved, go onto the website and calculate if this car is a vehicle that you can actually afford. Another thing that you can do with Navy Federal in regards to auto loans, that's a little gem that I just want to add for you all who are shopping around for vehicles right now and you're not sure if you should get a loan, if you should pay cash, or if Navy Federal is the best place for you to get this vehicle loan. Is before you do anything, you can go into a branch or you can call the customer service and you can actually speak with them and find out if this is something that is right for your situation. So again, they have an auto loan department that you can speak with and you can let them know. This is called a no risk buy. You call them, let them know, hey, I'm looking to buy this car or this vehicle for $30,000 and this is my income, and what do you think my likelihood of approval would be? You can call them. So if you're not internet savvy or you don't feel like the internet is accurate, you can call into their customer service branch and get the information directly from them without actually running your credit. So for those of you who asked for this Navy Federal auto loan video, I hope that this was helpful. If you didn't get your question answered fully, write it down in the comments. Ask me the question. I will either respond via the comment or I will make a part 2 to this video. If this was not enough information, please let me know if you need a part 2. However, I have had several auto loans with Navy Federal and they have been the best to me. I've done trade-ins, I've done refinances, I've done it all with Navy Federal and I've never got denied, and they have always given me the lowest interest rates and the most amount of money. So thank you for watching, you all, and make sure that you stay tuned in, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.